What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have some exciting news. Hellraiser Revival has just been revealed to us all. Saber released a little teaser trailer over on Twitter hinting at this game, hinting that Pinhead and the Cenobites are going to be making a debut in a video game. And it's finally here, and it is grotesque, it's crazy, it's everything you would want in a video game trailer of Hellraiser. Now, it's really funny because the first time I saw the little teaser, I was like, holy crap, they're making a Hellraiser asymmetrical horror game. And I was like, how the hell is that going to work? And I'm sure like 99% of us in the community thought that as well. And it is not. It is not an asymmetrical horror game. This is a single player experience. It's a very unique story based off of Clive Barker's Hellraiser. I'm all for it. I think it's going to be awesome. I think that's the best way to tackle a property like this. Now, there's a brief synopsis here that I'm going to go ahead and read through, and then we're going to talk about the trailers. Experience a new chapter in the legendary horror series like never before. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival takes first-person action horror survival to the next level. Play the story of Aiden, who must use the power of a mysterious puzzle box, the Genesis configuration, to help his girlfriend Sunny's escape from the otherworldly hellscape of the Labyrinth. Wield the powers of the box to survive your bargain with the infamous Pinhead and do battle with the horrific cult devoted to the Cenobites. Now, it is listed over on the Hellraiser game website that this is a new story, but it is canon to Hellraiser. So that's really exciting, and I can't wait to hear more information on that. But they released two trailers. They have the regular trailer and a red band trailer. We're going to go ahead and play through the whole normal trailer in this video, and then we're going to go ahead and break down the red band trailer as well and see if we can find some interesting little Easter eggs or anything fun to look at in the trailer. Let's go ahead and get started right now.
You have a void. A desirous gaping heart. It thirsts for excruciating pleasure. The very thing we offer. Is hellbound. Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
The trailer starts off revealing that Saber is working with Boss Team Games once again as publisher for the title. It flashes over to a spooky house, which then flashes up the stairs, which leads into a bedroom. Scattered on the floor is a pair of handcuffs to up the kink factor, but what I find interesting is the books scattered across the floor. One of the books are open, and I feel one of the configurations to the cube is drawn inside the book. Maybe these are books that are involved with the cult that discuss the box and the Cenobites. It quickly cuts to a pair of boobs being groped. It's too sexy to show on YouTube, so I'm going to go ahead and blur that out right here. There you go. After this brief sex sequence, the girl decides she wants to play with the golden Rubik's Cube. No harm in a little puzzle solving during a quick round of pound cake, you know what I mean? And she's fooling around with it and then gets electrocuted, and it cuts to a fast sequence of what I assume are memories and maybe stuff that are going to happen later down the road. What the crap is this? That's a little bit scary. The cuts are pretty quick here, but as our boy Pinhead is talking sexually to us all, we see glimpses of the box, the girl's eyes go wide as their candles get blown out, the tube TV turns on, and the husband looks over in fear. It's clear they went in way over their heads here. The wall starts opening up like we're about to step into Diagon Alley, but instead of being greeted to a friendly Hagrid, we see a sexy man's here with needles on his head. We see flashing images of our other boy band members. Then it pans out to them all standing in the bedroom. We get the classic line from Pinhead saying we have such sights to show the couple, and he straight up grabs her with chains. It caught me off guard just how fast this happened and just how grotesque it actually was. Holy crap, Pinhead literally fish hooked the poor girl and then opened up her back. After that little cinematic, we are greeted with some beautiful gameplay. We see a landscape with gothic abstract architecture, which is the labyrinth. You're inside the labyrinth exploring it all, which is pretty cool. You're holding the box in your hand and walking to a shape in the sky that looks similar to the drawing in the book. I'm assuming it's one of the configurations of the cube. Then it cuts to a dancing doctor in front of a patient that is missing a whole jaw. This doctor is not qualified by any means. And then there's another symbol on the floor that looks like it's drawn on with blood. It could also be a configuration or just like a symbol of the cult. Who knows for sure? I don't know. Maybe I'm just reaching here. Then we see a sweet rave party for a second as it cuts to a mangled up body hung up by chains. Aiden is reaching inside the body looking for something, but it doesn't show because then it quickly cuts to our boy Chatterer walking toward us in a gothic hallway. And then we see some combat as I assume Aiden is swinging a baseball bat with nails at one of the cult members. After that, it looks like we also have some stealth mechanics as well, where Aiden is stealthily going up behind a member and then stabbing them in the eye with a little blade. I'm glad you can mix it up a little bit with the gameplay. You don't have to go all out. Guns blazing, you can be stealthy if you want to. Maybe there'll be forced stealth sections, or maybe you can do it all however you want. The next shot here is wild as the flesh of somebody's head just explodes as this mechanism wraps chains around the skull. And then it leads to a complete beheading. It is grotesque and wild. And then the next enemy design is pretty sweet. It looks like if Edward Scissorhands took a vial of the G virus from Resident Evil and transformed into this crazy looking bastard here. It looks really cool. It looks like you're blocking off his blades. And in the background, it looks like you're in like some sort of graveyard. I could be reaching there. But the first thought I saw looking at that gate was you're inside a spooky little graveyard. Then we see the Chatterer trying to grab us as we hold on for dear life so we don't get chomped by those pearly whites, but it is too late because he does get a successful bite on us, and then, you know, we may end up getting infected with something because God only knows what all the Chatterbox has like bitten over the years, the millennia. Then before the title card, we see a millisecond of a giant Big Daddy made out of flesh about to stomp on our ass. That is a cool looking design. I can't wait to see what that boy's all about, and the trailer ends with the body being ripped apart, revealing the boys in leather, and then it leads to the title card, Hellraiser Revival. It is available to wishlist, but not given a clear release date at this time, but it'll be on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 5. There we have it, guys. That is the trailer to Hellraiser Revival. I gotta say, I'm honestly impressed. Like I said before, the first thought I had was like, how in the world is an asymmetrical horror game going to work in the IP of Hellraiser? And I'm so glad it's not. It's a breath of fresh air seeing a single player experience based on these IPs. Because the first thought, literally, I remember seeing comments, and just Riley from Slash and Cast was talking yesterday just how much the community was just like, oh, it's another Dead by Daylight clone. It is not. It is not. It is a single player experience, and I can't wait to see what all this is about. It doesn't talk about any pre-order details if you get anything extra on pre-orders or anything, but you bet your ass as soon as they reveal pre-order details, I'm gonna drop a video as well. What do you guys think? Are you all excited for this, or do you wish it was an online multiplayer game? Let me know down in the comments below what you think, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps me out and keeps you all up to date with my videos in the future. And until next time, guys, take it easy, bubs.